lights low, camera on me, wave crash in the background. Welcome to the story, stay wavy with the Jab TV with the hook. Every round heavy now, better take a good look. Ring bell, gloves up, hear the bass get loud.
News, y'all. Ryan Garcia has declared that he has signed to fight Mario Barrios next year on February 21st. So he's going to be challenging Mario Barrios for his WBC welterweight title on February 21st, but he did not confirm a location. Ryan Garcia is 24-2 with 20 KOs. He has never won a fight at 147. He's coming off a defeat to Rolly Romero in May, which followed a no contest against Devin Haney the year before. Garcia failed a drug test, testing positive for Ostarine after beating Garcia on points. Haney and Garcia were set to move to a rematch this year, but after Garcia's defeat to Rolly Romero, that disrupted those plans. Haney will be fighting Brian Norman Jr. this Saturday in Saudi Arabia for the WBO welterweight title. Barrios is 29-2, 2 draws, 18 KOs. Is coming off back-to-back draws against Manny Pacquiao in July and Abel Ramos in November of 2024. The 30-year-old won the interim WBC title at 147 in September of 2023 before being elevated to full champion. Mario Barrios is by far the worst champion at 147. Like, he's worse than Rolly, bro. Like, the fact that Mario Barrios, you got 2 draws in a row where you should have lost. You arguably should have lost both of those fights, right? You couldn't stop a 46-year-old Manny Pacquiao, who obviously was a shell of himself, right? Manny Pacquiao's stamina in that fight was terrible. Manny Pacquiao's speed was gone. Every time Manny Pacquiao threw combinations, he immediately got hit back and was unable to defend himself because his motor skills just aren't there anymore, bro. Like, he's too old. And Barrios could have stopped Pacquiao by going to the body, but he chose not to. He gave Pacquiao way too much respect in that fight, and I think that Mario Barrios should be stripped of that title. He's just not a good fighter, right? So my next announcement, I got the contract right here like I promised you guys. This is coming from Ryan Garcia. He says, I am going to be fighting for the real WBC championship belt against Mario Barrios February 21st. Get ready, Garcia said in a post on X on Thursday. Now, my question is this. Why is Ryan Garcia getting another title shot after he just lost to Rolly Romero? You just got dropped and you got dominated. Rolly Romero beat you by unanimous decision, and now you're getting a title shot coming off of a loss. And before that loss, you got suspended for a year because you tested positive for Ostarine. This is why boxing is a corrupt sport, bro. This is why people say boxing is the most corrupt sport in the world, because Ryan Garcia has a big name in boxing, because he has a lot of followers, because he sells pay-per-views. I mean, they're letting this guy get away with crimes, bro. Like, he doesn't deserve this title shot, in my opinion. Conor Benn called out Barrios following his win over Chris Eubank Jr. on Saturday, saying he wants to move back down to 147 after fighting Eubank Jr. twice at 160. I'm surprised, bro. Conor Benn, he looked incredible last Saturday. He dropped Chris Eubank Jr. twice, and he absolutely dominated Chris Eubank Jr. I thought Conor Benn would end up staying at 160 or moving down to 154. But the fact that he's going back down to 147, I'm actually very surprised about that. But I think Conor Benn wants to go to 147 because I think he thinks everybody at 147 is food. I think Conor Benn beats Ryan Garcia. I think Conor Benn beats a Mario Barrios. I think Conor Benn beats a Brian Norman Jr. And listen, I think Conor Benn gives Devin Haney a very tough fight. I would edge it to Devin Haney, but I could see a scenario where Conor Benn drops Haney and possibly beats him, because Conor Benn, he punches hard and he's very fast, man. He's a very good skilled boxer. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he looked that good, you know, moving up 2 weight classes, bro, he did some I'm not gonna say he did some Terrence Crawford type shit, because obviously Canelo is a much better opponent than Chris Eubank Jr. But we definitely got to give Conor Benn his respect and credit, man. I'm surprised he's moving back down 2 weight classes. In recent days, Benn and Garcia have also gone back and forth on social media, expressing interest in fighting each other potentially in the UK. Listen, Conor Benn, he wants to fight everybody, bro. He did an interview with Ariel Helwani, shout out to him. And him and Shakur Stevenson actually did an interview together, and they both want to fight each other. So I wouldn't be surprised if Shakur Stevenson gets past Teofimo Lopez next year in January and he beats Teofimo Lopez. I could see Shakur Stevenson moving up to 147, having his first fight at 147, and fighting Conor Benn. I could see that happening because Conor Benn is a small guy. Him and Shakur are pretty much like the same height. And I think that'll be a great fight, man. Obviously, I would pick Shakur Stevenson to win that fight, but I think it would be a lot closer than people think. I don't think Shakur Stevenson would just get in there and just dominate Conor Benn. I think it'll actually be a very competitive fight. I would have Shakur winning 60-40. I would probably pick Shakur to win by majority decision. But Conor Benn's got a lot of options, bro. He could fight. He could bring people up from 140 and fight them. And he's got a lot of options at 147. And listen, if guys duck him, if guys don't want to fight him at 147, he could just move up to 154 and he could fight a Jerron Boots Ennis, a Virgil Ortiz Jr., a Keith Thurman. Like, Conor Benn, bro, he's got a lot of options, man. But I'm looking forward to this Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios fight because I don't know who wins that fight, to be honest with y'all. Like, Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios, bro, like, they're both mid-tier boxers in my opinion. The only difference is Ryan Garcia punches harder. He has that dangerous left hook. But I'm going to be honest with y'all, bruh. After Ryan Garcia lost to Rolly Romero, I probably would pick Mario Barrios to win this fight. I think Mario Barrios would outbox Ryan Garcia. And I think the only way Ryan Garcia wins this fight is if he gets a left hook KO. And I just think that after Rolly Romero's performance, I think people know how to beat Ryan now. You just got to, hold your hands up, guard that left hook, and just outbox Ryan, bro, and you'll win. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you go in there like Devin Haney did with your hands down and you just stand in the middle of the ring, you're going to get knocked out. But, I would have to pick Mario Barrios to win this fight. I just don't think Ryan Garcia is an elite boxer. I don't think he's good enough to be a champion. Even though Mario Barrios looked like dog shit against Manny Pacquiao, I just can't see Ryan Garcia beat Mario Barrios. I'm picking Mario Barrios to win this fight by majority decision or unanimous decision. And but listen, if Ryan Garcia does beat Mario Barrios, right, and if Devin Haney beats Brian Norman Jr. this Saturday, then we would be getting the rematch between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. So I actually want Ryan Garcia to beat Mario Barrios. I want Devin Haney. And I'm already predicting Devin Haney's going to beat Brian Norman Jr. But if we can get the rematch with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia at 147, that'll be incredible, bro, because we get to see if that fight was a fluke or if Ryan Garcia really just have Devin Haney's number. But if you're Devin Haney, like, do you really trust Ryan Garcia to have a rematch with him? Like, if he cheated against you the first time, why would he not do it a second time? You understand what I'm saying? Like, and it wasn't just the Ostarine, bro. Like, all of the antics that he did leading up to the fight. Him coming into the fight overweight. Him having to pay you extra money just to make the fight happen. There was just so many things that Ryan Garcia did wrong leading up to that fight against Devin Haney that if I was Devin Haney, I would never rematch Ryan Garcia. I just wouldn't do it. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. If Devin Haney was to take a rematch with Ryan, and Ryan does the same thing, comes in overweight, cheats again, then Devin Haney wouldn't have anybody to blame but himself. So, but for the sport of boxing, this rematch would be good. We got to be honest, man. I think the second fight would sell much more pay-per-views than the first fight did. And Devin Haney would have a chance to redeem himself. If Devin Haney beats Brian Norman Jr. and then he rematches Ryan Garcia next year and beats Ryan Garcia in decisive fashion, doesn't have to knock out Brian or Ryan Garcia. I'm talking about if he just puts on a masterclass performance and outboxes both of those guys. Bro, what can you say about Devin Haney? All the Devin Haney slander would just go away overnight. So, and plus Devin Haney has been on record saying that he wants to get that fight back and he wants to get it back in blood, man. So, hey, if Devin Haney wants to fight, I'd like to see the fight, man. Hopefully Devin Haney can beat Brian Norman Jr. this Saturday. Hopefully Ryan Garcia beats Mario Barrios. And next year we can get a super fight between Devin Debo Haney and Queen Ryan Garcia. So let me know what you guys think about this. It's your boy Wavy, StayWavyTV. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave a comment, and let me know who y'all got winning in the fight between Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios next year, and who y'all got winning this weekend between Devin Debo Haney and Brian the Storm Norman Jr. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.
Yeah, welcome to the vibe. Stay wavy in the mix, got the culture on the rise. Tap in, hit subscribe, ring that bell, let it ride. We gon' surf through the trends, give you game every time. Reviews, new views, keep it honest, never fake. If you're looking for the wave, this the channel you embrace. Stay